It's another day, another video, but in this video, we are getting to a video with Russell Brand being interviewed by people who don't seem to know how to interview, and Russell Brand showing an absolute masterclass. But before we get into the video, this video is sponsored by DIYOJ, which is a custom jersey making company who has made the shirt that I am currently wearing right now. Whether it be baseball, American football, and I mean the real football, or as they call it, soccer in the United States of America. And if you guys want to get discounts, hit the link in the description below and you'll be able to do that there. But without further ado, let us get into the video.
All right, joining us now, he's a really big deal.
He's a big deal.
I know. I'm told this. I'm not very pop cultured. I'm sorry. Comedian, movie star, author, and host of the show Brand X, Russell Brand. This summer, he's embarking on his first ever worldwide comedy tour, The Messiah Complex. Katty Kay and Brian Shackman are here as well, and he already told Brian that he might want to disrobe. I'm just saying.
I just thought maybe I could loosen up a little, show a little more chest hair, and he said maybe I should do a little more.
I only think Russell can do that. You look fantastic.
Yeah. That is a very kind compliment. You also look beautiful. Brian, you are free to wear whatever you want. This is one of your freedoms that is afforded to you.
I appreciate that.
Uh-oh. Silver boots. The boots are
I want to see them. Come on. Put them on the table.
Kinky boots time.
Oh, wow.
There are some boots.
Those are nice. Yeah, put your feet up, relax.
I wouldn't do that. I don't want to disrespect your program.
Okay, no.
You did ask to see.
No, I did, and I liked
a fellow English woman, so I felt obliged.
We talked about kinky boots recently. So
yes, it's a fantastic show. You have to go. Okay, Russell. Ooh,
sorry about that.
That's all right.
You just disrespected the table.
There's already something I find fascinating in the first few minutes of this video, and it's the fact that they seem to be talking to him as if he's a kid when we all know he's not a kid, and they seem to be taking him as if he's a foreign object. And it's a very weird thing to see, but Russell Brand seems to be handling the situation very well, and he seems to compliment people and seems to make a joke out of the situation. But people might not notice it, but it is something I did notice in the first few minutes.
It's like your desk is a puzzle.
It is. I'm sorry about that.
What is the solution?
I think we could try to pull it back in.
So there you go, love. Be careful because that's a low-cut dress.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm only flesh and blood. I've got instincts.
Oh, okay.
Well,
tell me what you need to know.
I'm just going to have a drink here. Katty Kay, question.
Messiah Complex. That's the name of your tour?
Yes.
Do you have one?
No. It's a mental illness.
Right. And you don't have that either?
I hope that I'm here as a fully qualified professional gentleman.
None of us are.
And as I said, it seems to be as if they're treating him like a kid, and this just continues on by them asking if he actually has a mental illness when we know that's not the case. As he has been, he handled that very well by saying of course he doesn't, otherwise why would he be here? Social media does this a lot and tries to paint a picture towards someone when they even know it's not true.
None of us are.
Free from mental illness.
Free from it.
None of you. This is a hotbed of neurosis and psychosis.
Yes.
Oh my word, I'm grateful to be here.
Yeah.
But Joe's not here, so there are no messiahs.
That's true. Although we actually bring more mental illness to the table than we admit, at least on this side here, for sure.
On this side.
So tell me about the tour. You're starting in Abu Dhabi? Is that where it begins?
Yeah, it's in a lot of Middle Eastern nations and South Africa and all across Europe, and of course in your wonderful country and in our country. I'm very, it's a really good tour. I'm talking about Malcolm X, Che Guevara, Gandhi and Jesus Christ, and how these figures are significant culturally, and how icons are appropriated and used to designate consciousness and meaning, particularly posthumously.
And what brings all those people together?
They're all people that died for a cause. They're all people whose icons are used to designate meaning, perhaps not in the manner in which they intended.
I kind of like that. That sounds dead serious.
It's funny when you do it as a joke. I don't take it seriously. I'm just when I do it on stage.
Can't we get 30 seconds now?
Well, not really, love. I mean,
Gandhi,
this is
go.
Work. Gandhi, go.
Gandhi, go.
I hope that's not your message to Gandhi and the people of India.
No, it's funny though, because I travel a lot. And
all these people are at work, are they?
Yeah, they're working.
They're just at work.
This interview seems to have taken a very interesting turn where once they've asked their question, he turns away from them and doesn't even pay them any attention. Now, the reason as to why I believe he's done this is because they don't seem to be taking him serious, and I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, that they're talking to him as if he's a kid. And as I've said, if you guys rewind back and watch how they're asking questions, watch how they're talking to him, it does seem like they're not taking him serious and as if he's a joke. So he probably does this in response to how they're treating him and does the same thing back to them, but in a very interesting way, which we will watch now.
More quietly. they?
They're Facebooking, actually.
What are they doing?
Facebooking.
They're Facebooking?
Yeah.
Shopping.
I bet they can't look at pornography. I bet it's blocked on their websites, huh?
Oh, I don't know.
They look pretty focused. But they're allowed to look at, if they wanted to, they can tweet, they can Facebook.
Yeah?
They have to, that's part of
They're
their
probably
job.
tweeting right now.
They're tweeting themselves senseless back there.
Yeah.
Lovely. That's to create the atmosphere of we're a hotbed of news.
It's a working newsroom. Yeah.
They're actually actors.
They're all fully qualified actors.
Yeah.
Before we get back into the video, I need everyone to turn on their post notifications so that you get notified whenever one of my videos come out. Like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter at YinkaThatGuy. Let us get back into the video.
They're all just now looking for acting work.
So people, I mean, you have a pretty broad range here. I'm going to ask a serious question. Can I try? I'll try.
Try. It's never
Okay,
going to
I'll try.
Go ahead.
Everyone asks, what do you like better, TV, movies, or stand-up? But which one's more difficult? I mean, going on stage, I think, is probably pretty tough. A movie can be boring because you shoot a thing 100 times. TV is what it is.
There are challenges in all of those different disciplines. The thing I enjoy most is stand-up comedy because you're direct with your audience. You can't be misinterpreted. People can't get confused. You know what happens if you work in media? People like to change the information so that it suits a particular agenda. If you're in a room with people, then what you're saying is clear. If you say something that people are confused about, you can explain it to them then. If you say something as a joke, people can't pretend that you're saying it seriously.
And I don't know if people caught on to what he just said, and what he said was absolutely true with social media. With social media, people can change what you say to suit an agenda. And I think he said this as if it was an indirect towards the people he's speaking to on this panel right now, that they might change what he says to make him look a certain way. And I'm sure the interviewers will understand what he said, even though he said it indirectly towards them. And this is why I say this is a masterclass of an interview.
As a joke, people can't pretend that you're saying it seriously. So I like having direct communication with people because I believe people are very, very intelligent, but the information gets manipulated a lot, and people like to cause, like, you know, fake stirs and stuff.
You know, funny, the accent, you know, when I see him in person, it's totally fine. Forgetting Sarah Marshall or the TV show, it's fine. But on satellite radio in the car, I can't understand a single joke you say.
You can't understand it.
Can you
I can't.
understand me?
Yes, but I'm telling you, when I'm driving in the car and everyone's laughing in the audience of the radio, I'm like, I have no idea what he's
It's best you focus on your driving, Brian. You're a man, you don't want to be distracted by humour. You might crash into a pedestrian.
Okay. So it's a good thing.
I think it's probably for the best.
I think I'm just this is my first
Brand experience?
brand, yeah. I think it's not listening to him, it's experience. It's just sort of taking it all in.
You are talking about me as if I'm not here
transfixed.
and as if I'm an extraterrestrial. You know I'm from a country
you're
that's
kind of
near
shop
to
window
you.
dummy. We're just sort of admiring the whole, you know, it's the whole thing, isn't
Well,
it?
thank you for your
It's like a
casual
sculpture.
objectification.
It's an experience.
I'm glad that it is
experience.
positive for you.
It's very positive, absolutely. Any other questions? I'm a little nervous.
You've become nervous.
Okay.
Why are you nervous?
Really? No,
You're a powerful woman. You've got a lovely
yes.
job. What seems to be the trouble?
I don't know.
You've got a hair like Princess Diana.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, I've never
When
seen
she
that.
was alive,
Here's
it wasn't being offensive.
Here's a little subtext.
Yes.
I'm petrified of her, and you have her on her heels.
And she's just moved down the
I
other end of the table.
absolutely love this. Keep
Willie,
keep
what's
going.
the, okay.
What seems to be the trouble, love?
No, I'm good.
Well, now we're going to do a bit of therapy. Would you do therapy with Willie Brandt?
With who?
Willie Brandt. Would you do therapy with him?
I don't
Because
think.
that's where he's heading.
Okay. I'm all right.
You shouldn't say he when a person is present. You should refer to the person by their name. That's basic good
That
manners.
is where Willie is heading.
Who is Willie?
I don't know. Okay, Russell Brand.
Is this what you all do for a living?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm here to.
professional.
Okay, well let me help you. I'm here to promote a tour called Messiah Complex. It's here for the people of America. I want the people of America to come and see me do stand-up. Go to russellbrand.tv where you can purchase tickets to see me. These people, I'm sure, are typically very, very good at their job. What is it? You're conveying news to the people of America.
Yes.
People of America, we're going to be okay. Everything's all right. These are your trusted anchors.
Leaning.
Is that a news link? Here's your papers. I'll shuffle them for you.
Shuffle.
Yeah.
Shuffle. Look.
Give us that.
That's good. Pen. You need a pen.
Okay,
Definitely.
coming up later. Thank you very much,
Absolutely
Kat.
need a pen.
Okay, we're going to be talking about the situation with Edward Snowden. This whistleblower, is it good what he's done for America, or are our secrets being jeopardised by his intentions? We're going to be talking about that. Also, Bradley Manning. Is Bradley Manning an American hero, or is he compromising the safety of American troops? We care about your views here on Morning Joe. We'll be talking about those those later. Here with me are Brian and Kat. Brian, nice tie. What do you think about Edward Snowden? What do you think about the situation with Snowden? Have you got anything to hide? Should we be concerned about the revelations that are occurring?
I don't know what's wrong with you. I understand everything he said.
No, it's because you're looking at him. When you don't see him and you don't see the lips
I
move, it's
understand the whole thing.
Stop saying he. I'm present. Russell. What's wrong with your manners?
You're good.
Be polite.
I'm coming in tomorrow with a big necklace and I'm opening
Look
up.
beyond the superficial. That's the problem with current affairs. You forget about what's important. You allow the agenda to be decided by superficial information. What am I saying? What am I talking about? Don't think about what I'm wearing. These things are redundant.
I'm distracted.
Superficial.
Okay.
Don't be distracted. What do you think that gesture means, the way you're touching that bottle? What does that indicate? What is that? What's the subtext of
I
that?
think we gotta go to break.
You need to lose that ring, Mika, because it don't mean nothing to you. She's grasping for the shaft. She's a shaft grasper.
Russell, that was free, but it was worth the money.
That was
we'll
great.
buy tickets.
That was
Absolutely.
great. We don't need to see the tour. That was
I got it
fabulous.
now. Russell Brand.
Messiah complex.
Thank you. The tour Messiah complex.
Don't be nervous.
Starts in August in Abu Dhabi.
That was a very interesting display by Russell Brand, and how he handled the whole situation was a masterclass. And what he said at the end was very true, that they should listen to what he's saying and not look at the superficial things. And what I was saying at the very beginning, I said them treating him as if he's a kid, and he pointed out that they're speaking about him as if he's not there in the very room with them, how you would speak to a kid. But anyway, that was another video, another reaction. As I usually say, if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible, comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on X and Instagram at YinkaThatGuy, and I am out.